Collection room time. Hey, so let's start this video. The door. Wow, it's a door. All right, there's really nothing new much about this building. No new paint, no nothing. So let's start with up here. That's the big black box of death. That's where broken Transformers are. Which, fun little fact, my collection about 12 years ago could fit in that. Because that's how I used to keep them. Right there's just bubble mailers. There's nothing special there. There's some Christmas lights. And behind there's a box of letters, like friends sent me stuff. I might need to get it down because I got a couple of letters recently. This is just leftover Transformers, like stuff I can't fit on the shelves, or... You know, I have multiples of characters, like, I have Earthrise Wheeljack on my shelf, so I don't need the Generations on my shelf, that kind of thing. There's a Washington Monument, little thing. That's just Lego. I don't remember what the box on top is, it's been a while. That's a gift from a friend from Christmas for a few years ago. I just decided to put it there. That is my Cyberverse Legend toys. They're in there. One day I want to get a shelf so I can proudly display all of them, but... Oh well. That's a toaster. There's nothing special about it other than it's a beautiful toaster. That's a trophy I found somewhere. I don't remember what was the trophy for. And also clock, because I replaced it with the new clock. It is always Pepsi time now. It is also Showtime, Pepsi time, it's a grand time. Over here is just cleaning supplies in that corner. That American flag. I wanted to show this off, but I forgot. I took the remote in my house. This is a nice little light of Oh! I had no clue it did that. Anyway, it's just this nice little light. I had no clue it did that. Oh, well, no wonder. There's a button on it. Oh, well. Anyway, that's just a cup. I used it for paint. Above, a new fridge. It's see-through. You can see inside of it. It has beer in it. That's about it, really. Next to it is a trash can, a heater, and also the trombone. But before we get to what's on top of that, this is just the pencils and extra random shit. It's in this little thing still. This box has no purpose being here, but it's a box I don't want to get rid of because... Believe it or not, this was the box that I found out Santa wasn't real. A story for another time. Under that is some drawers. This is garbage. Under that, some drawers of controllers and cords and such. Because to the side of it, I have a huge-ass TV. Hello, you could see me in the reflection. How do you do? This is a nice 55-inch TV that I got for $180. From my old job. Under that is just some small stuff. Sanitizer. Remember, sanitize and mask up, boys. A little replica of the White House to remind me of what one day I will live.
That was easy.
It was. Just like small assortment of Lego. This small smelly stuff I just bought today. Under that, some game systems. Super Nintendo, NES, N64, GameCube, PS2, this SNES and NES reproduction thing. It's actually really good, and it's actually really nice, and no delays or anything, no graphical, nothing. It's pretty good. I mean to bring my PS4, my PS3, and Wii U out here, but I keep forgetting. I mean, I can always bring the Switch out here, too. Before we start looking at collection stuff, we still got a couple more things. Sorry, I burped a little. Behind here is that Bumblebee thing that used to have a Blu-ray DVD thing. I got them back there hiding. Got one of those lightsabers for my birthday last year that you could say something and it would repeat it. It's all on top of a trophy of whenever I was the homecoming queen. I don't know if you can see that, but I was totally the homecoming queen. And in front of the Homecoming Queen trophy, of course, is Voltron. I keep meaning to bring out my Thanos gauntlet out here, but I keep forgetting. Right beside that, other than the controller of this and one of those grabby arm things, is a coaster one of my coworkers, an old coworkers, gave me. It's very nice. It's Minecraft. Alright, let's start with all this nonsense. But before, we have a table. This is where I'll be doing stop motions and reviews and such on. And this is a chair for if I have a friend over or something. Anyway, that's enough bullshit. Star Wars stuff. We start with, obviously, I totally don't have an obsession. But we also got these nice little things hung up. We have this thing that was from Disney World. I got to build that. I don't know why I said it like that. I remember them trying to be like, why don't you want to replace the R2 head? Oh, we got green ones. I'm like, no, I must have him. We also got Leia and Watto. Found them in a Goodwill for 99 cents years and years ago. Thought, why not? Some Rey stuff that I never decided to take out of the box. This one was really rare for like the longest time. I remember you couldn't find that because they were starting to do Rogue One toys. And I went to a convention. I went to Fanboy, and this thing was $30. Luckily, I just played the waiting game, and I found it randomly at a Burke's Outlet, I think, or an Ollie's. I don't remember. Outside of that, every other little Rey thing I have is here, except for a Lego Star Wars plushie. I just need to bring it out here. Also, I always have a running joke that something from not Star Wars or not Marvel sticks itself into it. So I got this little Starship Enterprise. I don't know what it's from. I think it's from the J.J. Abrams movie. But other than Rey's, we do have a few other ones. So like Finn, Kylo Ren, BB-8s. I recently had to replace this one because in the move, he got smashed. So I had to buy this one off of eBay. He's missing his big antenna, but I can fix that any other time. Also, Poe Dameron. Some ships, Jar Jar, Lando, Childish Lambino, that's my joke, K2SO, Darth, Stormtrooper, Boba, the Grogu, and this is a phone. Yeah. Yeah, he's precious. I love him. Also, my Kylo Ren lightsaber that I really love to death. It's really fucking cool. He just kind of stored in like the Excalibur. Behind him is our start of the Transformer stuff. Devastator. He was the biggest thing I could find. He's hard to put anywhere, so I stood him literally on a box and then on top of a little shelf. Right under Devastator is, of course, the best one. Let me grab something real quick here. Here we go. My Bruticus shelf. And some Ruination, of course, but mostly the Bruticus shelf. Very nice, am I right? Under that is the normal other combiners. So, Decepticons and Autobot ones. You get it. I'm going to be here scooting in the back, I'm sorry. So, then we start with Transformer stuff. But before we start with the Transformer stuff, let us go upwards. Because the Lego stuff hasn't really changed. I really don't have room for a lot of this stuff. And that's the biggest issue. I think I might start taking some of like the car stuff and like vehicle stuff and just put them away. So I could put more like the Star Wars ships and the bigger buildings and stuff and like the big robot Bionicle knockoff things that they did for Star Wars for a while. And I want to maybe get rid of the Lego tape thing, but I may try to go buy more of it. Anyway, and then also above the shelves on both sides is more sets that while I was gone, I bought these things. So I had the Women of NASA set, I had this knockoff submarine, I had the Jurassic Park set, I had the Flintstone set, I had a Ferrari, a NASCAR Camaro, Overwatch in Minecraft. So, you know, some stuff. Anyway, we start with the Autobots on this side. So over here, you really... I don't want to get too much into detail about mostly what's in here, but for the most part, this is all my, like, Generations Autobots. So they can start from Classics all the way up to Kingdom, with the addition of Little Rat Trap there. I don't know who I have that's still Classics. Might be Red Alert, but I don't think he's Classics anymore. I think he might be Universe or Generations. But you get the point, like anything of that kind of nature. The Autobots are on here. Under that's the movie ones. So this ranges also from movie 1 to Studio Series stuff. So
quite a bit. I got long arm back there. I got all this. I originally never had like the leaders in this stuff, but I felt like whenever I was restructuring these shelves, they just kind of had to be there. Now there are some of these shelves that have like multiples of a character. There's nothing up here. It used to be like I had a Springer and I had hoists and all that kind of stuff, but because I very much love that stuff, I love those characters and those toys. But in the movie one, because I didn't have too much space, too much, I had some vacancies, I guess what I was trying to say. There's like a bunch of Bumblebees. There's 2 different Jazzes, the Studio Series and the '07 one. There's 2 different Ironhides, the Dark of the Moon Cannon Enforcer, and also the Studio Series as well. There's quite a bit in here. Under that is the Prime Autobots, and also Robots in Disguise, 2015. So yeah, there's quite a bit. I try to structure these, if they're not in the show, they get kind of in the middle. So Swerve was never in the show, that Ultra Magnus was never in the show. Ironhide, I don't know why I put him over there, but like that Bumblebee is just kind of stealth Bumblebee. Same thing over here. Twin, and like I put, I forget his name. No, it's not Twin. Twinferno? I don't give a shit. Toy sucks. Then there's the gold Grimlock, and then there's the white Drift. Those are there. Also a gold Bee, so whatever. Under that, it's all the animated. It's not like, oh, Autobot, Decepticon. There's enough room. I don't have enough of these guys just yet. So quite a bit of the Autobots. I'm missing Optimus of the main group of people. Some of these are on loan from some people, from friends. So there's those, and then of course Decepticons. I want to get a better Megatron. You might be wondering, hey, where's Starscream? You'll soon find out. Under that is just toys I don't have really space for. Like, I don't have... They're either too big, or there's a better version of them somewhere, or they're from a series I don't collect a lot from. So, like, there's the movie leaders back there, including, like, a unpainted Grimlock from Age of Extinction. There's a... What is that? Oh, that's Soundwave back there. Some Generation stuff, Prime stuff. There's also the Authentics line. There's the Cyberverse stuff. There's Human Alliance, KO, Soundwave. There's the the Last Night, Dragonstorm guys. There's like some Armada, Robots in Disguise, Unicron, Cybertron, bunch of stuff down here. Whew, I'm a little winded. I'm sorry. So from there, we have these Autobot. We have, what am I saying? These are the Optimus Prime shelves. Yeah. So the way I have it, the top ones have meaning. Like, they're either really good toys, or they mean something special to me. Everything else is there. So, you got, like... This one I'll be specific. Before that, the Pepsi Optimus. I almost ran out of space for him, but I found just... I was so happy to find out there's enough room under that first board and this to put him there. I was so happy to find that. And then also, there's just little me. Behind these, by the way, is all the trailers. So, like, Dark of the Moon, G1, Earthrise, bunch of them. And also, there's the box for the Shoe Prime. He's not in the box, he's right there, but I've always just liked it. I've always just liked the idea of just this Nike box. So anyway, like I was saying, there's things in here that mean stuff to me. So there's an unpainted Optimus and a Age of Extinction Optimus there. There's the Prime Boys. I always love Prime. It's my favorite show. You got RED. It's not really good, but he just looks nice there. Earthrise one is my current favorite Optimus with the Studio Series 1. Optimus Prime, I don't have any like attachment to him, but he's just an actual really good figure. The Dark of the Moon Studio Series 1, because that's my favorite movie. And plus also that figure's really good. Back there is Nemesis Prime and the Nightwatch Optimus. I bought Nightwatch for 50 cents. Nemesis, just because he just looked nice there. Then there's also the Power of the Primes one, which is still pretty decent in my opinion. And then also the NPM, of course. there is the Evasion Mode Optimus Prime and Orion Pax. My first ever big Optimus Prime toy. My first ever true want for a... my first ever third-party toy I ever truly wanted. And then also the best third-party Optimus Prime in my opinion. Of course, there's G1 Optimus. And this is my first ever Transformer toy ever. Yeah. Let me plug up my phone because although I charged this phone very much so before starting, apparently my battery is already draining. Ain't that just loverly? How about now? Oh god, it was almost at 9%. What the fuck? Anyway, like I said, these really don't... I don't hate any of these. I mean, I do hate some of them, but like, these just aren't special to me, you know? Except for that one. That one, maybe... No, he stays there. But otherwise, nice little guys. The newest edition. Under that is my masterpieces. So whether it is the movie masterpiece, regular masterpiece, or third-party masterpiece, they're all here. Decepticons, I really don't have a whole lot. I got Sunstorm, Thrust, Megatron, Soundwave. Sandstorm's back there. Sunstorm's back there because, like, there's a lot going on. Oh yeah, Skywarp, too. There's all these cassettes, and there's Barricade, and then there's the movie Autobots that I tried keeping together. I need Ratchet, Starscream, and Megatron, but the problem is I'm running out of masterpiece space. To the left, of course, is G1 stuff, and also there's Big Spring, which I think is definitely a masterpiece Springer in my opinion. There's Ironhide, there's Disappointment, Trax, Sunstreaker, Sideswipe, Bumblebee, Wheeljack. My first ever masterpiece ever. And then also you might see that Ectotron and Gigawatt are here. I honestly think they are in good scale of masterpiece toys. Are they? Probably not, but like I genuinely love how they look and how they're compared just in general. I think they kind of fit masterpiece scale. Kinda. I mean, Gigawatt and Sideswipe should be the same size, but whatever. Under that is something that means a lot to me. So these are the Dark of the Moon Wrecker guys. Once again, Dark of the Moon to Studio Series. All the Roadbusters, including an extra Cyberverse I never opened out of the box. Bunch of Leadfoot. I got 2 Human Alliance Leadfoots. One that's just normal and one with the upgrade kit. Studio Series, the normal deluxe. Topspin only has like a few figures, so I don't really need to do much with that. Evac I've always put with the Wreckers because he just has that aesthetic. And this is not a Wrecker, of course, but it's Cliffjumper. I've been collecting a lot of Cliffjumper, and it's saved a lot of space if I just put Cliffjumper on its own kind of thing. I was talking about this today. If I had like double the space I have out here, I'd buy one more shelf and I would have just a dedication shelf. So like a bunch of Cliffjumpers, Bumblebees, Smokescreens, Skywarps, you get the point. It would save a lot of other space on everything else. Under that's my customs. I don't want to get really too in-depth with them right now, but if you ever want me to talk about the customs, let me know and I'll make a video or something. So yeah. So then we go finally to the Decepticons. So these are my classics generation stuff. Once again, there's stuff in here. Well, is there any more? I don't think there really is anything from classics in here anymore. Well, that's a lie. Technically, right there. And then also, I put that Jetfire back there because I wanted a Decepticon Jetfire. All that kind of stuff. There's something I don't know if you notice. There is a Decepticon. I have 2 punch counter punches. The one that Dakota gave me, like from Power of the Primes, is on the Decepticon shelf. The new one from Earthrise is an Autobot on my Autobot shelf. This is also a Cyberverse but he fits well, in my opinion, with like Alicon and the other so why not? Not a whole lot on this shelf, really. Under that's the movie ones. Once again, stuff from like... is there anything from movie 1 in here? No, but there is something from Revenge of the Fallen, but there's quite a lot of this is Studio Series stuff, because honestly. Some of that stuff is the best. So yeah. Under that is the Prime, Decepticons, and of course Robots in Disguise. A lot of Voyagers in the back. I tried having it to where, like, you know, once again, all the Robots in the Sky stuff is on one side and the Autobots, But it didn't work out because there really wasn't a whole lot of RAD stuff I bought. Also, there's a Cyberverse Shockwave just because he just looks like he belongs there. I have quite a bit of Viacons, and I'm always open to buy some more. Also, while I was rearranging the shelf the other day, I put these three together on accident, and that's the way they're staying. Kind of wish I had a drag strip and a Motor Master, but I think those are good enough for now. Under that, let me move my chair real quick. Under that is the Masterpiece and Big Boy shelf. So, let me sit down actually for this one. So, Masterpiece and Big Boy... No, Third Party and Big Boys. So, there's the Planet X Dinobots. I need to get a few more. I need to get Slug and Snarl. I have MMC's Eupatorium. I'll sit here and talk about them. Some of these. Got the Mario Brothers. Got Colossus and... I don't remember him. He Tiger Boy. He was $25. I thought, why not? Tyrantron, Gauntlet, and then there's Siege, Jetfire, Generation, Titan's Return, Six Shot, Overload. There's more of the third party stuff. Hegemon, Despotron, Koltor, iGear's Raptor, and I don't remember what MMC's whatever this was, but this was also one of my first ever things I ever wanted from third party. You may also see I have Backtrack on the shelf because he just kind of... I don't have any other place to put him, really. And then also have Shock Blast, just because he looked like nice there. Under that is the Seeker shelf, because there's a lot of Seekers. I have a lot of them. And they were taking up space all in the Decepticon shelf, so I decided to put them down here. Now, the irony is there is no more room on this shelf. But like I said, if I ever had enough room, I'd totally make a Skywarp shelf, and that might get rid of, I don't know, a third of this. Or at least 25%. Some good percentage. Skywarp and Thrust, I would totally put on a different shelf. From there, let's get back up. Oh, Lord. Sorry. Oh, sorry, for the love of God. Let me move the chair once again. Hold on, let me just pause this. 1,000 apologies. Anyway, we got some G1 reissues in box. I did take out Hot Rod to apply the stickers, and Optimus is yet to be ever opened. But they look nice in the box. This is a Crystal Optimus Prime from first edition. I don't know if this is a KO or if it's legit. I have opened them, but I put him back in the box because he just looks nicer in there. And also Battle Blade's Bumblebee. I had no place to put him. I decided to take him away from the movie shelf, but that thing is so amazing. Why get rid of it? Some G1 bots in here. Ranging from Six Shot, Blitzwing, G2 Starscream, Skywarp. There's a Psykill back in there, yeah. 2 Astra Trains, a Pretender Grimlock, bunch of mini bots. Bunch of them. Poor Cliff. Poor B. Under that, some con exclusives and other kind of exclusives. So, there's BotCon Alpha Trizer, BotCon 2015, I think, Megatron. Back there, Slipstream from the Collectors Club. New York Comic Con, Prime RC, I think this was HasCon RC, but it later became more available. Eon exclusive, Wheeljack. This was Takara. This was Toys R Us. Soundwave and Darkside Soundwave are just in here because they're really special and nice. Under that is our Shatterglass shelf. There really is nothing official in the Shatterglass shelf, except for this tread shot. Everything else is custom. I think, the model kit counts as official Shatterglass stuff, but, it doesn't transform. The rest of them is custom, like Ratchet, Barricade, quote-unquote custom Mirage. This was the OG Shatterglass B that was gonna be in Broken Mirror, but Joe gave it to Max and Max gave it to me. And this is Goldbug from Shatterglass. I mean from Ascension. So yeah, I just need Broken Mirror Bumblebee. Also Megatron, Treadshot Prime, regular Treadshot. This Treadshot was given to me by Matt, and I made this little dude the other day because I got bored. And this was also for Matt. It's nice. Under that, some signed stuff from Steve Bloom, Michael Bell, Charles Martinet, Jason Marston, and Bill Farmer, and some signed NSP albums. Under that is Fort Max, and some of those little dudes. I forgot their names. Weaponizers, and then also just fucking Ironworks, because why not? Literally everything in there's boxes, it doesn't matter. This is a broke alternator's wheeljack. Matt gave it to me, and I knew it was kind of broke, but I still took him up for it. And I love him dearly. And he's in a broken case, so I felt like, it just fits. I have no space for this guy, but I don't want to put him away. I'm a little conflicted, so he's just staying here for the minute. This is where my computer would be, but I'm not ready to put it out here just yet. But got the monitor out here. This smoke screen and Ray just recently came from Dakota. That's a remote to the TV. Strawberries I've been meaning to grow for years. This is an Xbox One controller I got. It looks like a Super Nintendo controller. I need to figure it out on my computer. A lamp. Under here, there's really nothing supposed to be there. It's just I ran out of space and I just put the stuff there for the minute. Here is just some fun little things. So up here, these stickers mean almost nothing because they used to be for something else. This is all the ConstructBot stuff. This is stuff for filming and also Secret Transformer show stuff. This actually one is tools, like surprisingly. There's nothing in that green box. It's just there. Also, I got a new selfie light. I paid $35 for it. And then, of course, today I found one for $5 that I've been using to hold this entire time. So I am pretty good on lighting right now. Above that is Unicron and 2 Devastators. I literally had no room for this big boy. And I've been wanting to find room for him, but I can't. And I put his little son there. The OG Revenge of the Fallen one is at home. I haven't done anything with it yet. Under that is model kits. While I moved, my job last year and the year before started getting Gundams. So I got into Gundams. Also the heroic Autobot Megatron, because why not? He looks great. I also just have random other ones. I got the little things from the Dollar Tree. Got some bots. Got alt modes. That's the surfboard. If you remember, I did a live stream building that one. And his little stand broke, so his surfboard's just there. I built this in a contest with my boss, and I won by a landslide. And also there's just this weird plant. Under there is just random stuff. I have 2 Megazords, SPD, and the original Megazord. Not the OG one, like the new one. It's a new one of the OG one. And if I had my Dino Thunder stuff, it would totally cover the shelf. But other than that, I got some Kaiju and 2 Pokemon, Palkia and Dialga. Saw the remake news. That's going to be awesome. But yeah, I have King Kong. I have Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla from NECA. I got Shin Godzilla from NECA. And I got 98 Godzilla from nothing. I wish NECA would try to make one of these, but whatever. This is my first Godzilla toy, and I love it dearly. This King Kong was from my brother when he visited New York. He's on top of a Rubik's Cube. There's no correlation to that. He's just on a Rubik's Cube. I don't play Magic the Gathering, but I do have some of the Godzilla cards from it, including the poorly named one that came out at the wrong time. Under that, some Lego sets that I either don't have room for just yet, or they just look nice there. So I have that AT-AST from Mandalorian. I got BB-8, and I got Yoda. Under that is Triptychon and his little buddy Brunt. So yeah, from there, you might want to turn off the video at this point because I'm not talking about Transformers anymore. Sorry, I'm talking about other stuff. So here we have a miscellaneous shelf. This is really all this is. Also, there's a little pigeon. Anyway, I have Rick and Morty portal gun, a bunch of Hot Wheels, different varieties. I have Bane. I have the 3 main characters really from Jurassic Park. Got Shazam, and I got Sombra. Got a Mega Bloks Pikachu, and I got some Mega Constructs, I'm sorry, because I know Brian will type in the comments. And I got a bunch of other Mega Constructs guys. I got the Slimer from Ectotron, and I got a bunch of little compies that went with that. Under that's the Back to the Future shelf. It's my favorite movie of all time, so of course I got a shelf just for it. I wish it was bigger, though. Got the Playmobil stuff, got the Lego Dimension stuff, got the Hot Wheels, got an ornament, got the Lego set, got the little Lego Funko Pop brickhead things, got the movies on VHS, and got this Funko Pop that apparently is going for more than $100 on this one app I use to catalog my Funko Pops. Too bad I don't want to sell it. Under that's the Marvel shelf, so a bunch of like Marvel Legends guys, Iron Patriot, Ant-Man, Captain America, Spider-Man, J. Jonah Jameson, Rocket, Star-Lord, Groot, Peter B. Parker, a bunch of little random Iron Patriots and Captain Americas. Of course, the Captain America crossover. Got the Diamond Selects, Deadpool and Thanos and Lady Death that came with it. Got the little Lego brick heads of Thanos and a knockoff of the Infinity Gauntlet that I really like. And then I got some Funko Pops that just don't have boxes. That's a custom race car, because now we go into the Nascar stuff. I won't go into full detail because I imagine a lot of you don't give a shit, but like, just the small ones. This is Roadbuster and Topspin. They're signed by their respective driver. These boys mean a lot to me. I will talk about them for a second. The 94 was one of the first NASCAR race cars I ever recognized because that was a little Hot Wheel I had as a kid. The 18 was my first ever favorite NASCAR driver ever. He was Bobby Labonte. And Jeff Gordon. This was a special scheme that he ran at a home track of mine. And I got him to sign it too. Also some lug nuts. Don't know who they go to. They're just lug nuts. And a bunch of other little cars. What's special from about really any of these is nothing special about those. This one, my dog was on one of his cars. Right here. This one, this was Dale Jr. My name is on this car. But it's not on this car because it's too small to see. And that has Jar Jar Binks on it. That's all you need to know about that car. From there, we really don't have too much else. We got this shitty Star-Lord mask I bought for Halloween. Got this nice 3D printed Oscar statue. Now I got this Jeff Gordon cup that Justin and Max sent me. But above that is a bunch of toys that are just in boxes. So there's Mr. Poopy Butthole, Beavis and Butthead, Macho Man Randy Savage, some Hot Wheels, this Optimus Prime, and really this isn't special, like a special R2-D2, it's just that it's in a Justice League package for some reason. I've kept him for that long. Really, under this stuff is this is customs and paints and all that such. This is weapons. This is just Lego characters, so like Star Wars, Marvel, Minecraft, just random sorts of things in here. Under that is my video games. A bunch of my NES games. Even my Atari game and my Mystery of Convoy Famicom game. NES, Super Nintendo, N64, PlayStation 1, and a Dreamcast game. Also Space Chimps, the important game. Some Game Boy games. Under that, some books. Yeah. Some PS2 games and some GameCube games. From there, some DVDs and Blu-rays of certain varieties. Under that, these are in-box games of Banjo, Tooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Super Mario 64, Link to the Past, Zombies Ate My Neighbor, Tetris. Also some boxes of Sonic, Mario 3, Mario 2. Also some just fun little games to play with people. Also, here's my Switch games and a bunch of 3DSs and DSs I have over here. Above that is a random shelf. This right here is what I like to call the Shelf of Gods. But we first look at these Pokeballs. Yes, very interesting indeed. pair of 3D glasses and a small American flag, the power and reset buttons on an NES, the pony in my recent Chris Chan video. This is a shark puppet, but also he's on top of a bicycle horn. Behind him, he guards some VHSs, King Kong vs. Godzilla, Predator, a Richard Simmons one, and also some other workout video. Also a hockey stick. I don't know where I got it. I don't know who it belongs to, but it's there. But anyway, this is the Shelf of Gods. Weird Al Yankovic, Lugia, Earl Sinclair, Sid the Sloth, Wreck-It Ralph twice, Alf a Train, Ho-Oh, Gumby, and Homer Buddha. Above that is starting of my amiibo shelf. So these are the Pokemon ones. And then there's also some of the Sword Fighter, the Mii Fighters. These are not amiibo, they're Disney Infinity figures. This is also Crash Bandicoot. Jurassic Attic gave me and him, and I love him dearly. Above that is other amiibo. So third-party ones like Bayonetta, Mega Man, Sonic, Shulk, Ryu, Snake, Cloud, Shovel Knight, Pac-Man. Also Chrom and Marth, and two different Links, and Swag Yoshi. I love him dearly. And then above that is just some other ones. Let me unplug my phone real quick. I think I have enough battery now. Absolutely enough battery. You got some of the Mario ones. And then you also have the two Earthbound ones. The two Animal Crossing ones. The two Star Fox ones. Two of my mains. King K. Rool and Zero Suit Samus. And Little Mac. Above that is an All Might statue who holds the scepter, the Jar Jar scepter, the all-powerful one, a bald eagle, a solar power hula dancer, and the Share Fitness body video. This is an important video. Also, this little thing from Mexico. There's a funny story about it. There's also a lanyard from my last job, and it has some pins on it of Shovel Knight and Freddy Freaker. And then we have the Funko Pops. Quite a bit of them. There's also Gigawatt in a box. I just didn't have a better place to put them. I ran out of space on the Back to the Future shelf. But yeah, quite a bit of Funko Pops. And then there's also some candles. And really, all that's left is this. And there's nothing important about it. It's just literally drawers. All it is. So yeah. Anyway, that is... let me put light on myself. Anyway, that's about it. That's everything in the collection room now. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'm sorry if I look awful right now. Bye!